Hi, my name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek, and I'm sitting down with Maurizio Vergando of Yamaya Games, and you've brought us Dojo Kun.
Yes.
With quite the dynamic and fabulous cover.
It's really dynamic. We want this dynamic cover to bring the guys into the game.
Well, with that as our inspiration, what are we trying to do in Dojo Kun?
We're talking about Dojo Kun. Dojo Kun is a game about martial arts, like you understand from the game, and it's a game in which you have to manage your own dojo and try to become the most prestigious dojo of all time.
Right.
Okay. And this game have different mechanics, have a sort of worker placement and rolling of custom dice. That sounds weird, but it's mixed in a way that the people enjoy it playing. Okay. And how the games works? The game is divided into 2 seasons, okay, and every season is divided into 2 parts. The first part is the preparation for the tournament, and the tournament is the second part.
Right.
So in the first part, you will prepare yourself, your athletes, and your dojo to go to the tournament, and then eventually you will become the champion of the tournament with one of your athletes.
Well, that's what you hope will happen anyway.
Yes, you have to. And then a second season start with more powerful athletes, more different stuff and powerful stuff. And then there will be the second tournament. And then at the end of the second tournament, every player count is a prestige point collect from all the choices they made during the game, and who has most prestige points win the game.
Right. So
this is basically the game.
Why don't you walk us through maybe what a turn might look like, particularly what that preparation part versus the tournament part.
This is one of the main part of the game, because the first part of the game, the preparation, is a strategic game in which you will have your worker. Your worker will be the athletes and the master. You start with one master and one athlete, and during the game you can collect more athletes to have more workers and more action to do. And basically, the athletes and the master do different things. Master do master stuff, and the athletes basically they train themselves and they want to be stronger in body and soul, because there are also the spiritual part in this game. There are the Kai, the spiritual energy. But I will say basically the athlete can train up and level up. In this game you can see here, this is an athlete. And the anatomy of this card says that this athlete starts with 1 red and 1 green level. Okay, the levels are the number of dice of that color that you will roll during
something like that.
Yes, but if you manage to train this guy a lot for the tournament, you can achieve to be like this.
Something like that.
Exactly. So during the tournament, you will roll all these dice. Of course, this is easy to understand that more dice you roll, more chance to win you have during the fight. But it's not a mathematical count, because every color of dice is linked to the 4 dojos of the game. There are the tiger, the crane, the bear, and the cobra. Every single dojo has its own martial art technique that is linked to the specific dice. Every dice, the icon of the dice are only 5, but there are spread in different way in those dice. So every dice have a majority, a percentage to win against some dice, but is losing against other dice. So it's something like a paper, scissors, rock. Okay.
So I'm guessing that once we hit that tournament part of the game, that's actually when we're going to be using those dice in a combat against other athletes.
And the combat will be really easy, because with this guy, I will throw this dice. The guy I'm going to match up had his own dice. We both roll the dice. We put all the icons there into this part of the game that is the combat, okay? And let's simulate a combat. I don't know, I roll the dice.
All right, we'll just say I had that from my...
Yes. We can roll it here. We can put it there, okay. And then, excuse me, I don't know, you will be, because you can put, this is the black guy, the black athlete and white athlete, because you know.
Right. Oh, that's right, yes.
Yes, because one is from the black part and the white part. So I have only to make the sum of these icons. So I have 1 hit, 3 parries, 2 holds, and 0 jumps.
Right.
You perform 1 jump,
The foot,
3 hits, it's a lot, 3 hits, and 1 parry and 1 hold. So how do you manage to see what does it work? The main thing is that at the end of all the combat, the athlete with more hits win the match, okay? But
so I have more hits with 3
yes,
than your 1,
but your jumps, you have 1 jump, the jump negate 1 of my holds. And so I go to 1 hold, and 1 hold negate 1 of your parries.
So I see we're following these arrows
exactly.
here.
It's like so you don't have parry, and I have 1 hit that lasts.
On me, yep.
Okay.
Now we start on this end.
You have 1. I have 0 jumps. You have, so do not negate the parries. You have 1 parry. You negate 1. So 2. I negate 2 of your hits, and in this way, 1 is a tie. So in this case, both the athletes collect an injury token because it's a bloody fight, you know, something. And you lose 1 of the dice, and you re-roll the dice until 1 of the 2 athletes win or both dies. Okay, not dies, but they cannot go straight on the fight. And this is a rare situation because it's really easy that 1 of the 2 athletes win.
Yeah, well, okay. Unusual we had a tie there.
Yes, but we had a tie, and I show you how the tie goes. So I have prepared here this is the tournament, because when we arrive, when we make 3 turns of preparation.
Right, where we would build up our athletes,
we build up,
and do our stuff there.
The master can enlarge your dojo to have more spaces. It can take more. This is our training machine to train better your athletes. Then we go to the tournament, and in the tournament we make what we do now, rolling the dice for each combat. This is the roster. We have the 4 dojos of the game, plus there is a 5th one, is the school dojo. There are really bad guys. There is the game, is an AI that combats against you. So this game you can also play it alone. It's
a solo game, so that would be your player in the solo game.
Yes, you against the school dojo.
I was going to say, people familiar with brackets in American basketball would probably be pretty familiar with this. Yes. Very small bracket.
What you're doing here is, I don't know, the school wins here because
we'll say the blue one wins here.
Yes, the green here and the red win here. And now then we have the semifinals. Like
Final 4.
This. And then, I don't know, the red wins against the school dojo. It never happens. No, it happens, but okay. So at the end of the tournament, every dojo will count how many big prestige point gained during the game. So the tiger scores 9 plus 0 because so he collects.
Yep, so I'm guessing there we go, 2 points for the final 4, 5 points for the final 2.
Exactly.
Easy. And I'm guessing this is our chart for our second
Exactly.
tournament.
So you start the second season. Okay, you have 3 more turns of preparation, and then there is the final tournament, the Black Lotus tournament, and who wins it has a really high chance to win the game, but not always. Because in this game, you can also, when you learn how to manage the dojo, you can also achieve to win the game without winning the tournaments. Okay, because there is one last thing, and then that you have here is the guys that are not playing the match during the tournament. They can bid which is the winner of the two. Okay,
so if you predict well,
if you predict well, you gain victory points.
Got it.
If you didn't predict well, you lose nothing because it's not a bid, it's a prediction. Okay.
How long do you think a full game would take us?
The full game takes about 1 hour, 1 hour and a half.
All right. So
when you are practicing the game, you know how the game works. Is about 1 hour and 1 hour. Okay.
Well, Maurizio, this looks fantastic. And I feel like I got a really good flavor of the game just from that. So if you guys want to check this out more in depth, that was Dojo Kun from Yamaya.